Have you ever wondered what truly makes a man irresistible? Beyond the surface of striking looks or dazzling achievements, there lies a deeper, more profound allure, one that pulls women back time and time again. Imagine a presence so magnetic, so quietly powerful, that it leaves a lasting impression without the need for grand gestures or endless pursuits. Wouldn't you want to know what it takes to embody that? Here's the truth. The secret lies in cultivating the virtues of a high-value man. These are not just arbitrary qualities, but timeless traits rooted in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches resilience, emotional mastery, and an unshakable self-worth. By embracing these principles, you can transform yourself into a man who commands respect, admiration, and yes, a lasting attraction. In this journey, we'll unveil 10 actions that form the cornerstone of becoming a high-value man. Each trait is a key to unlocking not just her heart, but your own potential as a confident, self-assured individual. Stay with us, because the most compelling insights come towards the end, where the ultimate secret of fearlessness awaits. Ready to dive in? Let's begin with one of the most captivating qualities of all: confidence. 1. Exude confidence and self-assurance. Picture this: you're at a lively gathering, and across the room you see her poised, radiant, and intriguing. You feel the pull to approach her, but then a shadow of doubt creeps in. What if she doesn't respond the way you hope? What if you're rejected? Now pause. This very moment is where many falter, but a high-value man guided by Stoic principles knows better. He understands that confidence is not about guaranteeing an outcome, but embracing the action itself. Why fear rejection when your value remains intact regardless of her response? This mindset alone sets him apart. True confidence stems from self-awareness, a deep understanding of your own worth, independent of external validation. When you know who you are, both your strengths and your flaws, you radiate a quiet assurance that's impossible to ignore. Women are drawn to this because it signals stability and maturity. You're not just another man looking for approval, you're someone who stands firmly in his identity. But how do you cultivate this kind of confidence? It starts with small, deliberate actions. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, whether by initiating a conversation or expressing your genuine thoughts, you're building resilience. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the mastery of it. And women notice when you carry yourself with this kind of poise. I think of confidence as a lighthouse. It doesn't seek out ships but stands tall, guiding them with its unwavering presence. Are you ready to be that beacon? When you exude self-assurance, you invite women into your world without clinging or chasing. This kind of attraction is magnetic because it's rooted in authenticity. Consider the scenario. You approach her at the gathering, not with rehearsed lines or nervous energy, but with calm curiosity. You're genuinely interested in her, not as a conquest, but as a person. Whether she engages or declines, your demeanor remains composed. This is the power of Stoic confidence. It transforms interactions into opportunities rather than tests of your worth. And here's the beauty of it. Confidence is contagious. When you carry yourself with assurance, others feel at ease around you. Women are particularly attuned to this, seeking partners who can offer a sense of emotional security. Wouldn't you want to be that anchor, that steady presence she can rely on? But remember, confidence isn't about arrogance or bravado. It's about knowing your value and living in alignment with your principles. When you embody this trait, you not only captivate women, but also inspire them. You become a man who doesn't just talk about his worth, but demonstrates it through his actions. So what will you do the next time you find yourself hesitating? Will you let fear dictate your choices, or will you step forward with the quiet power of a man who knows his value? The choice is yours, and the reward is profound. 2. Maintain emotional regulation and stability. Imagine a storm raging outside, a tempest of howling winds and torrential rain. Amid this chaos, a lighthouse stands tall, unshaken by the surrounding fury. This is the essence of emotional stability. A high-value man is that lighthouse, steadfast and composed regardless of external turmoil. Wouldn't you want to embody such unyielding strength? In relationships, emotions can run high, passion, excitement, and affection intertwine with moments of uncertainty, frustration, and vulnerability. Women, like anyone, appreciate a partner who can navigate these emotional waves without losing composure. Why? Because stability offers a sense of safety and trust, crucial pillars for any lasting connection. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events, we have full dominion over our reactions. A high-value man embraces this truth, mastering his emotional responses rather than being mastered by them. This doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but rather understanding and channeling them constructively. Consider this: disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable in any relationship. How do you respond when tensions rise? Do you react impulsively, letting anger or frustration take the wheel? Or do you pause, reflect, and approach the situation with calm reasoning? A man who can regulate his emotions during conflict not only diffuses potential escalation, but also demonstrates maturity and respect for his partner. Women are naturally drawn to men who exhibit this kind of emotional intelligence. They value a partner who can listen without judgment, respond thoughtfully, and remain steady during challenging moments. Emotional stability signals that you are someone who can handle life's unpredictabilities, providing a rock-solid foundation for the relationship. Now you might be wondering, how do I cultivate such composure? It starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to your emotional triggers and patterns. When you feel overwhelmed, take a step back. Breathe deeply and remind yourself that your reaction is within your control. Practice reframing negative thoughts and focus on what you can influence rather than what's beyond your grasp. Another powerful tool is mindfulness. By staying present in the moment, you can prevent your mind from spiraling into worst-case scenarios or past grievances. This practice not only enhances your emotional resilience, but also allows you to engage more fully with your partner, fostering deeper intimacy. Consider this scenario. Your partner shares something that upsets her. Instead of immediately trying to fix the situation or defending yourself, you listen attentively. You acknowledge her feelings and offer your perspective calmly without invalidating hers. This approach not only diffuses tension but also strengthens the bond between you. Emotional regulation also applies to positive experiences. A high-value man savors joy without becoming overly attached to fleeting highs. He understands that life is a balance of ups and downs and remains grateful for both. This balanced perspective allows him to appreciate moments of happiness without clinging to them, maintaining a sense of inner peace. Here's the secret: emotional stability is a silent yet profound form of attraction. It's not something you loudly proclaim, it's felt in your actions and presence. Women are drawn to this quiet strength because it creates a space where they can feel secure and understood. Isn't that the kind of connection you aspire to build? By mastering your emotions, you also set a powerful example for those around you. That you become a source of calm in their storms, a steady hand guiding them through life's unpredictabilities. And in doing so, you deepen your own sense of self-control and inner peace. Remember, being emotionally stable doesn't mean being emotionless. It's about embracing your feelings without letting them control you. It's about responding rather than reacting, guiding rather than being swept away. When you embody this trait, you not only enhance your relationships but also elevate yourself as a person of true value. Now, as we move forward, let's explore the next transformative trait of a high-value man: taking initiative and decisive action. But before that, if you found these insights valuable so far, show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's keep the journey of growth and self-mastery going strong. 3. Demonstrate initiative and decisiveness. Think back to a time when you felt paralyzed by indecision. Maybe it was choosing where to eat, planning a date, or even making a life-altering choice. Now consider this. How did those moments affect your confidence? More importantly, how did they shape the way others perceived you? A high-value man doesn't linger in the realm of uncertainty. He takes initiative, confidently navigating life's many crossroads. In relationships, this trait is particularly compelling. Why? Because decisiveness signals leadership, reliability, and a readiness to act. These qualities create a sense of security and direction, elements that many women find irresistibly attractive. Let's break this down. Initiative isn't about taking control for the sake of dominance. It's about stepping up, offering solutions, and making things happen. Imagine planning a date. Instead of the dreaded back and forth of "I don't know, what do you want to do?" you confidently propose a unique plan. "Let's try that new rooftop restaurant, and afterward we'll count the jazz club nearby." Such decisiveness shows thoughtfulness and effort, demonstrating that you value her time and experiences. Stoicism teaches us to act according to our rational judgment, focusing on what lies within our control. A decisive man embodies this principle. He doesn't waste time dwelling on uncertainties, but takes measured actions aligned with his values and goals. Whether the outcome is favorable or not, he stands by his choices, learning and adapting as needed. Women appreciate this kind of leadership in a partner because it shows a willingness to take responsibility. Life is full of uncertainties, and a man who can navigate them with confidence becomes a source of strength. His decisiveness alleviates the burden of constant decision-making, fostering a more harmonious relationship dynamic. Now you might ask, what if I make the wrong choice? The truth is, even the best leaders occasionally stumble. But what sets a high-value man apart is his ability to own his decisions, learn from mistakes, and move forward without dwelling on the past. This resilience not only builds character but also earns respect. Decisiveness also extends to the emotional realm. When you know what you want in a relationship, you're not afraid to express it. Whether it's setting boundaries, discussing future plans, or addressing conflicts, a decisive man communicates clearly and confidently. He's not passive, waiting for the relationship to shape itself. He takes an active role, ensuring it grows in alignment with his vision and values. Consider this. You're in a situation where your partner is unsure about an important decision, like moving to a new city or starting a new job. She looks to you for guidance. A high-value man doesn't shy away from these moments. He provides thoughtful insights, weighs the pros and cons, and most importantly, offers his support, making her feel empowered in her choice. Wouldn't you want to be that steady, reliable presence in her life? By demonstrating initiative and decisiveness, you not only strengthen your bond but also build a foundation of trust and mutual respect. Before we move on to the next transformative trait, let's take a moment. If you're finding these insights valuable, don't forget to like this video. Your support helps spread these powerful principles, inspiring more men to embrace their journey toward becoming high-value individuals. Now let's dive into another cornerstone of attraction: genuine appreciation. 4. Show genuine appreciation and uplift her. Have you ever received a compliment that felt hollow, like it was spoken out of habit rather than sincerity? Now think about a time when someone praised you in a way that made you feel truly seen and valued. The difference is night and day, isn't it? The women crave the same authenticity in their interactions. A high-value man doesn't rely on empty flattery or overused lines. Instead, he uplifts her by offering sincere, thoughtful recognition of her unique qualities. How powerful would it feel to be the man who makes her feel genuinely appreciated? Let's explore this further. Uplifting someone isn't about showering them with constant praise, but recognizing their efforts, virtues, and achievements in a way that resonates deeply. For example, instead of saying "you're beautiful," a more impactful approach would be, "The way you light up when you talk about your passions is truly captivating." Such specific, heartfelt compliments show that you're paying attention to who she truly is, not just her appearance. This level of genuine appreciation aligns with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes living authentically and valuing the virtues of others. By uplifting her in a meaningful way, you foster a connection rooted in mutual respect and admiration. Consider the story of Penelope and Odysseus from Greek mythology. Despite being pursued by countless suitors, Penelope remained loyal to Odysseus because he recognized her inner strength and resilience. Their bond went beyond superficial attraction, built instead on deep mutual understanding and respect. Wouldn't you want to cultivate such an enduring connection? Moreover, showing genuine appreciation goes beyond words. It's reflected in your actions. Celebrate her successes, support her during challenges, and acknowledge her efforts, no matter how small. When she feels valued for who she is, she's naturally drawn to you, knowing that your admiration is rooted in authenticity. But there's more. This practice of uplifting others not only strengthens your relationship but also enriches your character. When you focus on recognizing the virtues of those around you, you cultivate a mindset of gratitude and positivity. This, in turn, enhances your own sense of fulfillment and contentment. Now, let's make this interactive. Take a moment to think about someone in your life, perhaps your partner, a friend, or a family member. What specific quality or achievement of theirs could you acknowledge today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a ripple effect of genuine appreciation and upliftment. As we continue, we'll uncover the next essential trait of a high-value man, the art of deep, meaningful listening. Stay with us, because mastering this skill can transform not only your relationships, but your entire approach to connection. 5. Engage deeply by truly listening. Imagine speaking your heart to someone only to realize they're distracted, glancing at their phone, nodding absent-mindedly, or offering generic responses. How would that make you feel? Now, contrast that with someone who leans in, maintains eye contact, and responds thoughtfully to your every word. The difference is transformative. Which kind of listener do you want to be? For a high-value man, listening isn't just a skill, it's an art. It's about creating a space where a woman feels seen, heard, and valued. Stoicism teaches that wisdom grows from understanding others, and the foundation of understanding is active listening. This type of engagement goes beyond hearing words. It's about tuning into her emotions, thoughts, and unspoken cues. Consider this. When a woman shares her experiences or feelings, she's not always seeking a solution. Often she simply wants to be understood. A man who listens deeply without interrupting or immediately offering advice shows that he respects her perspective. This level of attentiveness builds trust and intimacy, laying the groundwork for a strong emotional connection. Let's break it down further. How can you become a masterful listener? Start by eliminating distractions. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and focus solely on the conversation. Use body language to show you're engaged, maintain eye contact, nod occasionally, and lean slightly forward. When she speaks, avoid jumping in with your own stories or opinions. Instead, ask open-ended questions like, "How did that make you feel?" Or "What do you think about that?" This practice not only enhances your connection but also demonstrates emotional intelligence. Women appreciate a man who can navigate the complexities of their emotions with empathy and understanding. Wouldn't you want to be the person she turns to, knowing she'll be met with genuine care? Listening deeply also means embracing silence when necessary. Sometimes a pause speaks louder than words. It gives her space to gather her thoughts and shows that you're fully present, absorbing every nuance of what she's sharing. Think of the couples you admire. Chances are their connection thrives on open communication and mutual understanding. These relationships are built on the foundation of active listening, where both partners feel valued and supported. By adopting this trait, you position yourself as not just a romantic interest but a trusted confidant. Here's a challenge for you. During your next conversation, practice this level of engagement. Resist the urge to interject with your thoughts. Instead, focus entirely on her words, her tone, and her emotions. Observe how this shifts the dynamic of your interaction. How does she respond when she feels truly heard? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences could inspire others on their journey to becoming better listeners. But the art of listening is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly captivate her, you must also embrace equality in your partnership. Let's dive into the next transformative trait, treating her as an equal. 6. Treat her as an equal, not as royalty. Imagine this scenario. You're working on a project with someone who constantly insists on doing everything for you, even tasks you're perfectly capable of handling. While their intentions might be kind, it can quickly become frustrating and even patronizing. The same dynamic applies in relationships. Would you prefer a partner or a protector? A high-value man understands that true respect comes from recognizing and honoring a woman's autonomy and capabilities. He doesn't place her on a pedestal, nor does he assume she needs constant rescuing. Instead, he treats her as an equal, a partner who shares in life's challenges and triumphs. Why is this important? Women, like men, want to feel empowered and respected. They seek a relationship where their strengths and contributions are acknowledged, not overlooked. By treating her as an equal, you foster a dynamic of mutual growth and support, creating a partnership that thrives on balance and harmony. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the equality of all rational beings. Stoicism teaches that virtue and wisdom are not confined to one gender. Recognizing her as a capable, rational individual aligns with these principles, enhancing the depth and authenticity of your connection. Let's explore a practical example. Imagine you're tackling a home improvement project together. Instead of assuming she needs your help with every task, you recognize her strengths and let her take the lead in areas where she excels. This not only shows respect but also builds her confidence and reinforces your partnership. But treating her as an equal doesn't mean withholding kindness or support. It's about striking a balance, offering help when needed without undermining her independence. Whether it's making decisions, planning experiences, or solving problems, involve her as an active participant. This collaboration strengthens your bond and shows that you value her input. Consider the example of Odysseus and Penelope. Despite his heroic exploits, Odysseus respected Penelope's intelligence and resilience, trusting her to manage their kingdom in his absence. Their relationship was built on mutual respect and shared responsibility, a testament to the power of treating each other as equals. Now, here's a question for you. How do you currently approach your relationships? Do you find yourself leaning too heavily on the protector role, or do you embrace equality and partnership? Reflect on this and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's start a conversation about building balanced, empowering relationships. As we move forward, we'll explore how cultivating a passion for life and adventure can further elevate your appeal. Stay tuned, because the journey to becoming a high-value man is only just beginning. 7. Embrace a passion for life and adventure. Close your eyes and imagine a man who moves through life with an undeniable energy. His eyes light up when he talks about his latest passion, whether it's hiking through dense forests, mastering a new skill, or planning an exciting road trip. Can you feel the magnetic pull of his enthusiasm? This man isn't just alive, he's truly living. And it's this zest for life that makes him captivating to everyone around him, especially women. A high-value man approaches life as an adventure. He actively seeks out new experiences, embraces challenges, and revels in the unknown. This passion is contagious. Women are drawn to men who exhibit this dynamic energy because it suggests a life rich with excitement and purpose. Who wouldn't want to be part of such a journey? Now, don't mistake this for thrill-seeking or recklessness. It's not about constantly chasing adrenaline, but about finding joy and meaning in everything you do. Whether it's exploring new cultures, diving into a creative hobby, or even cooking a new dish, your passion for life is reflected in how you engage with the world. Why is this so attractive? Passion signals that you're someone who lives with purpose and drive. It shows that you're not content with mediocrity and that you're always seeking growth and fulfillment. This kind of vitality is inspiring, and it naturally draws others into your orbit. Let's consider how this plays out in relationships. When you bring a sense of adventure into your partnership, you create opportunities for shared experiences and lasting memories. Think about planning a weekend getaway to a place neither of you has visited before, or surprising her with tickets to a concert featuring her favorite band. These moments not only strengthen your bond, but also show that you value living fully alongside her. Moreover, this adventurous spirit reflects a deeper resilience and openness to life's unpredictability, traits that align with Stoicism. A Stoic man understands that while he cannot control external events, he can control how he engages with them. He approaches new experiences, both good and challenging, with a sense of curiosity and acceptance. Consider this. Life is a journey filled with highs and lows. A man who embraces this journey with enthusiasm demonstrates emotional and mental fortitude. Women admire this because it signals that you're not easily deterred by setbacks. Instead, you see every experience as an opportunity to learn and grow, making you a more compelling and reliable partner. But here's the key. Your passion for life must be genuine. It's not about putting on a show to impress others. It's about truly finding joy and excitement in your pursuits. What excites you? What makes you feel alive? When you answer these questions honestly and pursue those passions with vigor, your enthusiasm will naturally shine through. Think about how you can bring more adventure into your life. Maybe it's as simple as saying yes to opportunities you typically pass up, or setting aside time each week to explore a new interest. As you cultivate this spirit of adventure, you'll not only enrich your own life, but also become a beacon of vitality for those around you. Next, we'll delve into another cornerstone of being a high-value man, the unwavering commitment to honesty. But before we move on, take a moment to reflect. What's one adventure you've been yearning to embark on? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's inspire each other to live boldly and passionately. 8. Value honesty and reject deception. Imagine this. You're in a relationship where every interaction is clouded by uncertainty. You're constantly second-guessing each other's words and intentions, and trust feels like a fragile thread. How long could such a connection survive? Now, contrast that with a partnership built on unwavering honesty, where both individuals feel safe, valued, and understood. Which relationship would you choose? Honesty is the cornerstone of any meaningful connection. A high-value man values truth not just as a moral obligation, but as a fundamental building block of trust and intimacy. In a world where manipulation and mind games often take center stage, honesty stands out as a rare and powerful trait. Why is honesty so essential? For one, it creates a sense of security. When a woman knows you're consistently truthful, she can relax into the relationship, free from the fear of hidden agendas or dishonesty. This transparency fosters a deeper connection, allowing both partners to be their authentic selves without the burden of pretense. Honesty also reflects respect, both for yourself and for her. By being straightforward about your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, you show that you value her enough to share your truth. This kind of openness invites reciprocity, encouraging her to be equally candid and vulnerable. But honesty isn't just about speaking the truth, it's about living it. Are your actions aligned with your words? For example, if you promise to prioritize quality time with her, do you follow through? Consistency between your words and actions is a powerful demonstration of integrity, a trait deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Let's explore how this plays out in conflict situations. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but the way you navigate them can either strengthen or weaken your bond. A high-value man addresses issues openly, without resorting to blame or evasion. He communicates his perspective calmly and listens to hers with the intent to understand, not to defend. Consider a situation where you've made a mistake. Instead of hiding it or deflecting responsibility, you own up to it. I was wrong, and I want to make things right. This level of accountability not only resolves the issue more effectively, but also deepens the trust between you. Now, let's touch on another aspect of honesty, setting clear boundaries and expectations. A high-value man is upfront about what he wants and needs in a relationship. Whether it's discussing long-term goals, addressing deal breakers, or expressing emotional needs, he doesn't shy away from difficult conversations. This clarity prevents misunderstandings and ensures that both partners are on the same page. But here's the challenge. Honesty requires courage. It means being vulnerable and sometimes facing uncomfortable truths. However, the rewards far outweigh the risks. An honest relationship is a strong relationship, one that can weather storms and grow even stronger through them. So, reflect on your own approach to honesty. Are there areas where you could be more transparent? Embrace the discomfort and take steps toward greater authenticity. Not only will this enhance your relationships, but it will also elevate your sense of self-respect and inner peace. As we continue, we'll explore how the ability to make her laugh adds a unique layer of connection and joy to your relationship. Stay tuned, because the journey to becoming a high-value man is far from over. 9. Cultivate the ability to make her laugh. Picture this. A quiet evening suddenly erupts into laughter as you share a joke or playful banter with her. In that moment, worries dissolve and a genuine connection forms. Can you see how powerful laughter can be? It's not just about humor, it's about creating joy and intimacy, two essential ingredients for a thriving relationship. A high-value man understands that laughter is a bridge. It lightens the weight of life's challenges and deepens the emotional bond between partners. When you can make her laugh, you're not just entertaining her, you're inviting her into a space of comfort and happiness. Who wouldn't want to return to someone who makes life feel brighter? Humor is attractive for many reasons. It signals intelligence, creativity, and social awareness. But more than that, it shows resilience. Life is unpredictable, filled with highs and lows. A man who can maintain a sense of humor, even in tough times, demonstrates emotional strength. This aligns beautifully with Stoicism, which encourages us to face life's adversities with grace and composure. Consider the role of laughter in diffusing tension. Imagine a disagreement starting to escalate. Instead of letting it spiral, you interject with a light-hearted comment or a playful observation. This doesn't dismiss the issue but eases the tension, allowing both of you to approach the problem more calmly. It's a powerful tool for maintaining harmony in your relationship. But humor isn't about rehearsing jokes or forcing laughter. It's about being present and attuned to the moment. Pay attention to her sense of humor, what makes her giggle uncontrollably or smile unexpectedly. When you tailor your humor to her preferences, you show that you're not only fun but also thoughtful. For example, let's say she loves witty observations about everyday life. You might point out something quirky during your time together, like the absurdly long coffee order the person ahead of you just placed. These shared moments of laughter become cherished memories, strengthening your bond. Another aspect of humor is its ability to showcase your playful side. Relationships shouldn't be all seriousness. Playfulness keeps the spark alive, making every interaction feel fresh and exciting. Whether it's teasing her about her favorite reality show or engaging in a light-hearted competition, these moments of levity create a dynamic, enjoyable connection. However, it's important to strike a balance. Humor should never come at the expense of others, especially her. Avoid jokes that could be hurtful or dismissive. The goal is to uplift and connect, not to undermine or belittle. Now think about your own approach to humor. Do you embrace opportunities to bring joy into your interactions? If not, start small. Share a funny story, make a playful comment, or simply laugh at life's absurdities together. You'll soon notice how this lightens the atmosphere and strengthens your relationship. Laughter, after all, is one of the simplest yet most profound ways to connect. It reminds her that, with you, life is not only manageable but also delightful. As we move forward, we'll explore the final and perhaps most liberating trait of a high-value man: the ability to let go of fear, especially the fear of losing her. Do not fear losing her. Now, let's address one of the most profound fears in relationships, the fear of loss. Have you ever found yourself clinging to someone driven by the thought of losing them? It's a common experience, but one that often leads to anxiety, insecurity, and even self-sabotage. Here's the liberating truth: a high-value man does not fear losing her. This isn't about indifference or lack of care. On the contrary, it's about cultivating a sense of self-sufficiency and inner peace, knowing that your worth is not defined by any external relationship. Stoicism teaches us that while we can cherish and value the people in our lives, we must also accept that their presence is ultimately beyond our complete control. The fear of loss often stems from a scarcity mindset, the belief that if you lose this person, you'll never find another like them. But a high-value man operates from a place of abundance. He understands that his value remains constant, and if a relationship ends, it's not a reflection of his worth but a natural part of life's journey. Consider the impact of this mindset on your relationship. When you're not driven by fear, you can show up authentically without desperation or neediness. This creates a dynamic where she feels free rather than pressured. Paradoxically, it's this freedom that often deepens her desire to stay. Wouldn't you prefer to be with someone who chooses you out of genuine affection, not obligation? Let's explore a practical scenario. Imagine she expresses doubts about the relationship. Instead of reacting with panic or trying to convince her to stay, you calmly acknowledge her feelings. You express your commitment to her, but also your understanding that her choices are her own. This response demonstrates emotional maturity and respect, making you even more attractive. By letting go of the fear of loss, you also free yourself to fully engage in the relationship. You're not constantly second-guessing her actions or seeking reassurance. Instead, you're present, enjoying each moment for what it is. This makes your connection more vibrant and fulfilling. But how do you cultivate this fearless mindset? It starts with building a life that's rich and fulfilling on its own. Pursue your passions, maintain strong friendships, and invest in personal growth. When your happiness and identity are not solely tied to your relationship, you can approach love from a place of strength and security. Reflect on this. How would your relationships change if you truly embrace this fearlessness? What new possibilities could emerge when you're no longer held back by the fear of losing her? As we wrap up, remember that this trait isn't just about relationships. It's a way of life that empowers you to face all of life's uncertainties with courage and composure. We've explored the 10 transformative actions that make women always return to a high-value man. From exuding confidence and emotional stability to embracing honesty, humor, and fearlessness, each trait builds a foundation of respect, admiration, and lasting attraction. But remember, this journey isn't just about winning her heart. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Now it's your turn. Which of these traits do you resonate with the most? Are there areas you'd like to improve? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your insights and experiences. If you found value in this guide, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who could benefit from these timeless principles. Let's spread the wisdom of Stoicism and the pursuit of personal excellence. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Here's to your growth, confidence, and the incredible connections you're about to create. Stay strong, stay inspired, and as always, keep striving to live your best life. Until next time, take care and keep shining.